The Lost Colony of Roanoke. In 1587, Sir Walter Raleigh established a colony on Roanoke Island in present-day North Carolina. The group included men, women, and children, making it one of the first attempts to establish a permanent English settlement in the New World. When Governor John White returned from a supply trip to England in 1590, he found the settlement abandoned. The only clue was the word Croatoan carved into a fence post and CRO carved into a tree. Theories about the fate of the colonists include assimilation with local Native American tribes, relocation to another area, or death due to starvation or conflict. Despite many searches and investigations, the mystery of Roanoke has never been definitively solved. The death of Meriwether Lewis. Meriwether Lewis, famous for co-leading the Lewis and Clark expedition, was found dead at an inn on the Natchez Trace in Tennessee. Officially, his death was ruled a suicide, as he was reportedly suffering from depression and financial troubles. However, some believe he was murdered, possibly due to political enemies or a robbery. Conflicting accounts from witnesses and the absence of a thorough investigation at the time leave his true cause of death uncertain. The Mary Celeste. The Mary Celeste was an American brigantine ship discovered abandoned in the Atlantic Ocean, approximately 400 miles off the coast of the Azores. The ship was in good condition, with its cargo intact and enough food and water on board. The crew's personal belongings were undisturbed, yet the lifeboat was missing. Possible explanations for the disappearance of the crew include a sudden storm, a mutiny, a pirate attack, or an explosion caused by alcohol fumes from the cargo. However, no conclusive evidence has ever been found, and the fate of the crew remains unknown. Jesse James' death. Jesse James, the infamous outlaw and gang leader, was reportedly shot and killed by Robert Ford, a member of his gang, in St. Joseph, Missouri. Ford shot James while he was allegedly fixing a picture on the wall. However, due to the nature of James's criminal activities and his ability to elude capture, some believe he faked his death to escape the law. There are accounts and sightings of Jesse James long after his supposed death, suggesting he might have lived under a different identity. The Zodiac Killer. The Zodiac Killer is one of the most infamous unsolved serial killer cases in U.S. history. Active in Northern California, the killer claimed to have murdered at least 37 people, though only 5 confirmed victims are attributed to him. The Zodiac sent a series of cryptic letters, including ciphers, to newspapers, taunting police and the public. Despite extensive investigations, numerous suspects, and the identification of potential new leads, the true identity of the Zodiac Killer has never been confirmed. One of the ciphers was only cracked in 2020, yet it provided no definitive clue to the killer's identity. D.B. Cooper. Hijacking. On November 24, 1971, a man using the name Dan Cooper, later misreported as D.B. Cooper, hijacked a Northwest Orient Airlines flight from Portland to Seattle. He claimed to have a bomb and demanded $200,000 in ransom and 4 parachutes. After receiving the ransom and parachutes in Seattle, Cooper released the passengers and ordered the plane to fly to Mexico City. Somewhere between Seattle and Reno, Nevada, Cooper parachuted from the rear stairs of the plane, disappearing into the night. Despite a massive manhunt and ongoing investigations, no trace of Cooper was found, except for some of the ransom money discovered along the Columbia River in 1980. The disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa. Jimmy Hoffa, a prominent labor union leader with ties to organized crime, disappeared from the parking lot of the Machis Red Fox restaurant in Bloomfield Township, Michigan. Despite numerous investigations, searches, and theories about his fate, including being buried under Giant Stadium in New Jersey or in a Michigan landfill, his body has never been found. Hoffa's disappearance is widely believed to be a mob hit, but the exact circumstances and those responsible remain unknown. The Black Dahlia murder. The Black Dahlia was the nickname given to Elizabeth Short, a 22-year-old aspiring actress found murdered in Los Angeles. Her body was discovered in a vacant lot, brutally mutilated and severed at the waist. The case quickly became a media sensation, with sensationalist coverage and numerous false leads. Despite an intensive investigation and many suspects over the years, the case remains unsolved. Theories range from a crime of passion to the work of a serial killer. The Black Dahlia murder remains one of Hollywood's most notorious unsolved cases. The Roswell Incident. In July 1947, something crashed near Roswell, New Mexico, prompting the U.S. military to announce they had recovered a flying disc. The statement was quickly retracted, with officials claiming it was a weather balloon. This sparked conspiracy theories that the government had recovered an extraterrestrial spacecraft and was covering up the existence of aliens. Decades later, the U.S. government revealed that the object was part of a secret project called Mogul, aimed at detecting Soviet nuclear tests. Despite this explanation, the Roswell incident remains a cornerstone of UFO and alien conspiracy theories. The escape from Alcatraz. On June 11, 1962, 3 inmates, Frank Morris and brothers John and Clarence Anglin, escaped from the maximum security federal penitentiary on Alcatraz Island in San Francisco Bay. They used makeshift tools to dig through the walls of their cells, climbed to the roof, and escaped into the bay on a raft made from raincoats. The men were never found, leading to speculation about whether they survived the cold, treacherous waters. Officially, they are presumed drowned, but no bodies were ever recovered, and sightings and evidence have emerged over the years suggesting they may have made it to safety. Hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more videos just like this one.